Durag Diaries. Tottenham lose yet again in the North London derby. 31 years, one fucking win at the Emirates. This club's a joke at times, man. This club's a joke. The performances just aren't there. The will to win, the passion, it's just not fucking there, man. It's just never enough. It's never enough. A big up to everyone inside. Big up to coming to another match reaction. And yeah, man, as you can see, deflated. This team has got me deflated. Cannot be asked for all of this. Spurs. Make sure you like the video. Make sure if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Tap that post notification bell. We've got new videos coming every single day. If not every day, every other day. Match lives. Yeah, man, stay tuned in and checked out. But yeah, Tottenham lose 2-1 away from home at the Emirates. Where to start, really? I mean, that first half, absolutely dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. I feel like we set up in the right way. Very passive, letting them play in front of us. Counter-attacking football. We've seen what's happened to teams when they've set up that way against Arsenal. You know, the Everton game, the Fulham game, the Man United game. When teams get into a low block, they defend well. They stop Arsenal from crossing into the box. They haven't got great attackers. They ain't got no threat in the strike. There's no number 9 in there that's constantly making movement that's going to cause you issues. So we was defending really well, getting the ball away. But it was everything onwards from there. Once we got onto the ball at the back, Kinski, man, didn't look comfortable yesterday. I don't know what it was. Maybe the occasion got to him. The fact that we was away from home, North London derby. I don't know. But man was moving kinky out there, trying to get close up to man. It was moving crazy. Bare man closing him down. He's taking hella time. You need to get rid of the ball. You need to play it quick. Against Liverpool and Tamworth, he's coming out playing like Manuel Neuer. You know, sweeper keeper settings, 1-2s, pinging it over the top. That's what I needed to see yesterday. I feel like from minute 1, you saw that he was a bit uncomfortable. They're closing him down and he's almost losing the ball. And then that just breeded into the rest of the team. The back line just overplaying it at the back yet again. It's like these young players. It's going to happen when you've got no experience at the back. You ain't got no leaders, no one to talk to them and tell them, we need to change it. Stop trying to overplay. There's times when Kinski's playing it. There was a time when he played it in particular into Jed Spence. He's got his back turned from the pitch. There's 3 players surrounding him. What does he do? He turns around trying to dribble into them. It's crazy. Play over the press. If you've got 3 or 4 players coming in, pressing high, you play the ball over. Just chip it over into the midfield. Bergvall or someone can receive it into the half space. Like, it's just bad decision making. It's bad decision making from our players. We know that Arsenal are a threat from corners. They were literally playing for corners, blood. Playing for corners. Stoke FC playing for corners in that first half. And then when they're all sitting there chilling, taking 1 minute to take corner, wasting time in the first half. Shameless football club. They had 5 corners in the first 15 minutes. They probably ended the game with 10 or 11. I didn't even check the stats, but I just know corner after corner after corner after corner. And eventually, they was going to score. We knew that. I said that in the match preview. I said, if Arsenal are going to score anyway, it's going to be from a corner or Spurs making mistakes. I don't trust in that attack. I don't think that they're good enough. But Spurs, we give people goals. We literally give fucking goals. And the referees, I don't want to hear it from Arsenal fans after this one. Don't want to hear it. VAR, no VAR apparently, but it wasn't a corner. It wasn't a corner. The ball deflected off Trossard before it went out of play. I don't even know how it was given as a corner. I thought VAR is going to check it. They're going to run it back. No, they let it run just for Gabriel to. I'll give them that. Amazing whip of the ball by Declan Rice. Finds Gabriel at the back post, and it's just poor defending. Man like Dragusin just getting dragged all over the place, ragdolled. Like, it's just poor from us, man. It's just poor. We lack the players to turn up in high pressure moments. We lack the players to lead the team in high pressure moments. And our best players yesterday, the biggest ones, the senior ones, were the ones that let us down massively. Sonny, nowhere to be seen. Solanke, I do you know what, I'm gonna give Solanke and Kulusevski some grace because I generally think that they've been run down into the ground, been playing every single game. We can't really expect much more from them. They're literally just running on fumes right now. And we ain't getting nothing. We ain't getting the best performances out of them. So on that side of things, I'll give them some grace. But Maddison, when he come on, no positional discipline. We look like Ten Hag in that second half, bro. Ten Hag's Manchester United. Just open play. Yeah, let's just open our legs and you're gonna play it right through us, pause. Like there was no midfield. Bergvall is supposed to be doing the six, but he ain't got the positional discipline either to play in the six. He loves to drive forward with the ball, which he done so well yesterday. Shout out to him. I think him and Archie Gray were the only guys that could hold their head up high, really playing for like 90 minutes, running all game, putting in work, trying to make something happen. Yeah, the quality wasn't there always at times, but you can only praise effort. You can only praise effort, and those two put in a proper performance. Yet again, the young boys just seem to be carrying us through these games. Jed Spence as well, another one, put in a good shift yesterday. But back to the senior players. Pedro fucking Porro. Pedro Porro. This guy is an absolute terrorist. He's lost the ball 60 times. I told people he plays grenade football. He's Bruno Fernandes at right back. He lost the ball 60 times in 2 games. How is that even possible? First, you lose the ball 45 times against a non-league team, and then against Arsenal, he's just powering it away, bro. Just pounding it away, playing hot potato with the ball every single time. Honestly, I'm done with Pedro, bro. Pedro Porro, Radu Dragusin, and Yves Bissouma, get out my club. Get out my club now. I've had enough of watching these guys play. They're absolutely shit. Bottom of my shoe, shit. They're rubbish. I've had enough of watching these two. There's nothing more that they can give us that we ain't seen. Nothing more from them. But what I will say is the goal that we did pick up was fairly decent. Sonny slotting it away with a little deflection. I feel like in that moment, in that first half, we was picking up some momentum. The first corner, we clocked. Arsenal's defending was really weird. They're surrounding their 6-yard box, which left quite a lot of space because the first corner that we did have created an opportunity for Kulusevski, which I feel like he should have slotted it in. If it was on his left-hand side, I would have expected him to, but obviously on his weaker foot, I think he struggled to aim the ball into the other side of the corner in the tight moment. But we obviously sucked them all in for that second one, left all that space for Sonny. So when the ball did come rolling out, it was an easy finish. But Bissouma, man, that second goal to concede was so bad. So bad. I even put out a tweet on it, and you guys can go have a look at that, yeah. But it was a basic 1-2, bro. Basic bullshit. Like, when a player it's a give and go in such open space. If you look at where Jed Spence was, acres of space in front of him. And if there's any player you want to run into the space with ball, it's someone like Jed Spence who covers the ground in seconds. The ball would have been in the box within the next 2 or 3 touches. That's how quick he is. But no, Bissouma just wants to do what Bissouma does. Trying to be techie, trying to take everyone on, think that he's in fucking kick games, strolling around. Nah, man. Nah, I've had enough of this guy. I've had an absolute enough of this guy. But yeah, like, second half football just there wasn't much in it. It's still, again, a very poor half quality-wise. Arsenal had more chances than us. They created more than us. Because there was no midfield, we left them to break us down so easily. Team done well to defend and not concede and have a goal. Probably got lucky at times as well. But we didn't deserve anything from the game. I'm not going to sit here and be mad and say we deserve something because I don't feel like we've done enough in front of goal to score. We didn't create enough clear-cut chances. There wasn't enough urgency on the ball. They didn't put enough crosses into the box. There wasn't enough threat in and around the 18-yard area for us to say that we deserve to win or deserve the point. Obviously, Arsenal had a goal that shouldn't have been given, but the game could have went entirely different, even if that wasn't given, because of the amount of chances they had. So we'll give it to them, innit? I feel like they can take the 3 points, much deserved. We've just got to look in the mirror and realize there's a lot going on at Spurs right now, and we can't continue to sit here and expect any different when we ain't signed no players. We ain't made no major changes to this lineup. This board is it's 16th of fucking January. We've got one goalkeeper signing. One goalkeeper signed for 12.5 mil. There's no ambition from this board. No ambition to be top club. No ambition to do better. It's just a mess. 16th of fucking January, yet again. And no one else is signed. No one's been brought in. It's the same old fucking story with Spurs and Daniel Levy, man. Just playing games. Just got the fucking fans on a rope of string. Gonna ring you right along. Ring you right along. And watch, I even saw the tweet yesterday. He's gonna wait up until next week or the week after. He's gonna sack Ange. Oh, all the players are what's going to happen? All the players are going to come back. Romero, Van der Ven, Dogi, Odegaard, Vicario. Spurs are going to look better. We're going to have a better second half of the season. They're going to bring a new manager in. And they're going to be like, oh, look, this manager's doing so much better now. And then same shit next year. We're going to go back around on the same cycle because people don't understand. You trust the process and you just let it play out. I don't think that yesterday was on Ange. I think Ange done some tactical adjustments that the team just wasn't able to carry out. I think that the quality in a lot of positions just aren't there. We don't have the quality to play out from the back at times, and that's breaking down our play. The right-hand side, when you have Brennan Johnson and Pedro Porro there, is a literally terrorist football. You ain't got neither guys that like to retain possession and actually get on the ball and beat their man. It's just not... There's so many players that are anti-Ange that I just don't see this working out. Unless we go out there and spend money. So for Ange and his job in the future for Tottenham, there's going to be a lot of questions. Me, you guys know my stance. It's very definitely not changed after this game because, as I said, I predicted a draw, but with it being a narrow defeat, it is what it is. But yeah, man, I don't know if Spurs are going to hold out much longer. 11 defeats. We've never had a season this bad, I think, since 2009 in the Premier League. And that might have been our worst one. So this is looking like potentially being our worst ever season in the league, losses-wise. We need a huge turnaround. And a fucking wake-up call. Need a wake-up call. But big up to everyone checking in and tuning into another Durag Diaries. Yes, the energy's not been there today because we needed a harsh reality check. But yeah, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Durag Diaries will be back. Boardroom Talks, 9 p.m. And go check out the match review with Hooks.